My name is Mike Shreve. I'm a South Tahoe High School graduate of the class of 1972 and a resident Lake Tahoe since the day I was born. So today we're going to go look at our historic ski hill right here at South Tahoe High School. I've had the privilege of living here in South Lake Tahoe my entire life, starting in 1954, the year I was born. And right now, I'm standing at the base, or actually midway, of the old original ski hill at South Tahoe High School. What makes this unique is that no other campus, high school campus, had its own Poma lift to get people from the bottom of a lodge to the top of a hill, all on the school property. Other historical factors of this hill: 1967, when the school was being built, the new high school facility, this ski hill was but a dream. It was in the master plan, but yet they didn't complete it until around the year 1971, at which time they opened it up. And it was primarily for the athletes and students of South Tahoe High School, and later it was let out to any kid within the Tahoe Basin. Now, a couple of stats about this hill. There are two main ski runs, one of which I just came down. The second is directly behind me, and the Poma lift went in between the two ski runs. The total elevation gain is a whopping 160 feet. The length of this Poma lift is 1,275 feet long. Okay, so the question is, did I ever race on the hill? The answer is no. The South Tahoe High School ski team trained up at Heavenly. The years that I was on the team, which was 1968 through 1970, and then I was on the Heavenly Valley Blue Angels thereafter. But it was about 71 that someone in the administration thought it'd be a great idea to save money for the district to bring the race program, the high school ski team, back here to its original ski hill. There was one race that I know of that took place here, and they called it the baby slalom. I mentioned to you earlier the length of this hill and the vertical rise of about 160 feet. A normal slalom hill has about 500 feet in elevation drop, and the average length is about 3,000 to 4,000 feet. So you can see this was significantly smaller than what we were expecting or what we were used to. And then back in the early 80s, the Buddy Warner Youth Ski League utilized this hill, which was perfect for kids who were learning how to ski, learning how to race, and it wasn't breaking the family pocketbook. Ticket I paid for here was $10, and that was in 1981. But my son was in a little backpack, like a papoose, and I skied down here, and my wife filmed my son and I coming down, and he was just as excited and laughing. And people said, "Isn't that kind of dangerous, taking your kid out on a ski hill?" And my wife answered without hesitation, "My husband's more sure-footed on skis on the snow than he would ever be if he had to stand on the snow in boots." My kids used to ski here up until the time they were about 5 and 6 years old. And then we went up to Echo Summit, and then up to Sierra Tahoe, which back then was Sierra Ski Ranch. Let's go over here now and narrate. Okay, right now you can see that's the bottom bull wheel where the Poma lift began. The electric motor is still attached to the pulley system down there. And then right here in front of us is tower number 1. Still has the lift shiv pulleys on it. Not a sign of rust. And as we look up the hill, past my ski pole, you can see the terminus. And that was the unloading station. 160 feet of fury for those who wanted to go straight down and hope they stopped before they ran into the lodge. The lodge was never much other than a snack bar with cocoa, maybe a hot dog, some popcorn, and a lot of tables. And opposite the tables, there were little cubbies for people to put their equipment or their lunch in. And they used to pull tables out onto the snowy area out in front as well. And that's about all I can remember about the inside of that lodge.
Did students ski for free?
I don't think students ever skied for free. I think they got to ski for $2. And, you know, they had to pay because they had to have employees over here to, one at the bottom of the lift and one inside the snack bar. And I forget if that was done through the booster club, but I know that it wasn't school district employees, but they did compensate people to work here. And of course, anybody who operated the Poma lift had to be certified because of liability. But as far as serving hot cocoa, I don't think there's much certification requirement there.
Yeah.